Georgia with the big peach.
There wasn't so many bumps.
Welcome to Georgia. Okay, we made it out of Florida.
Out of Florida. Bye-bye.
All right, we're coming down Grandfather Mountain. We made it up to the top. I'm recording.
Holy cow. Yeah. Definitely don't want to take it wide. It looks like you're about to go off the cliff.
I know.
You weren't about to. It's scarier up there.
Yeah, what? That was a scary one, yeah.
You should have recorded that one.
Make sure I have no cars coming, all right?
No cars. If we do, we're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think it is as bad now. Up there was the worst part of it.
Yeah, you're going straight down.
Yeah.
Still, there's some pretty steep inclines. I mean declines. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like turning and not seeing them trees right there. Not seeing that road. Oh, my ears popped.
Did they?
Yes. Look at that view. I like the other turns better.
These guys are walking up the road. I wonder what happened to them. Oh, they might be going to take a picture.
I didn't want to go. They don't want to go up there in the car. Yeah, no. I don't like those turns. I like the ones where we're inside.
Yeah, you like these?
No, I don't like those.
Oh.
I hate those ones. Because then we're on the edge of the cliff. If we need extra room.
Whoa!
Look, I like
What?
these ones.
Which ones?
When you turn like that.
Oh yeah, well we're coming down off the cliffy edge anyway.
Well, when you turn like this and you're on the other side of the cliff, I can't help to look down. And then I get scared.
Alright, which way? What was this? Oh, this is the lodge. Okay. Oh, no, this is the museum.
You want to go to the museum?
I think it's closed now, yeah. It's
Oh, you can camp
closed.
right there.
Yeah, really. Well, I asked them if there was camping here, and they said no.
Nice, shady.
Yeah, nice spot for a picnic.
This looks like a flat road to the camera.
What's that say? Swinging Bridge.
The picture?
I'm taking a video. There it is, right there.
Oh, I got the best picture.
Yeah, it came out good.
Yep. That's a lot of rocks.
Alright, we made it. We're in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. We're coming up to Lincoln, New Hampshire, and the Kangamangas Highway. Franconia Notch is right up here. We are about 1 mile from the exit, and which is the exit to Loon Ski Area. And here's a sign right here, Kangamangas Highway and Loon Mountain Road. That's basically the Kangamangas Highway, which is a road that takes you right through the heart of the White Mountains. And our goal right now is to find a camping spot. But it's 93 degrees up here. This is like Florida weather. 93 degrees in New Hampshire on June 2nd, I think this is. June 2nd. I can't believe it. It's crazy weather.
No, June 1st.
It's June 1st today, 93 degrees in the White Mountains. So, yeah, this is the exit. So I'll take you through, hang in here, I'll take you through the little village of Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is one of my spots where I hung out and played around in the mountains. Is this area, Lincoln. Cute little ski town. And then they have, look, see the sign across underneath the green? There's a sign. Those are all the campsites. And look at all the green. That means they're open. So we'll be able to get a campsite tonight, right? We'll be able to pick our spot. That's good. Because this is a Thursday. And come Friday, all those little signs will be red. That means it'll be full. All the Boston people come up here, and oh, it's a horror show. But here it is, the little town of Lincoln, New Hampshire. Quaint little town. We got a Dunkin' Donuts here, a McDonald's, you got a Subway, you got all kinds of rentals, ski rentals, bike rentals.
Side-by-side rentals.
Yeah, I don't know where they use those around here. That's new to me, the side-by-side trails. I'm not familiar with that part of the outdoor activity. But, yeah, right in front of us is Liberty and Lincoln Mountain. And this is actually the beginning. This weekend coming up, Friday, starting tomorrow, is the beginning of Laconia Bike Week.
You need to turn your camera a little bit.
And oh, look at diesel. Diesel is $5.60 a gallon here. So yeah, I filled up way back in Laconia. But yeah, this is Laconia. This is New Hampshire Bike Week starting. So there's going to be tens of thousands of bikes, and this is a major road for bikers to ride when they come up here for Bike Week, which is the Kangamangas Highway. So we're going to be listening to the roar of Harleys all week. We're not going to be here all week. We're going to be here for a few days, and then we're going to head over to Maine. We're going to go over to North Conway, which is at the other end, the eastern end of the Kangamangas. Yeah, see, they're all getting ready for the bikers to show up. You got all kinds of signs out here and there. So that was it. We're coming out of the little village of Lincoln. That was it. If you close your eyes, you go right through it. We'll probably we're only going to be a few miles away from town if I get the campsite I'm thinking of, hoping to get. We're going to take the e-bikes into town, so we'll be coming into town on our e-bikes and doing some shopping and just sightseeing and
oh, there's another van.
And doing the tourist thing, because we are kind of tourists here. All right, I'll get back to you in a few minutes. We're coming up to the state campground that I want to get into. This area, I got to tell you, is extremely tight for boondocking. They just don't. There's just nothing here really to boondock unless you're at a trailhead, and even then, the rangers, the park rangers, will kick you out if they catch you there camping. So you kind of are stuck getting the campground here around the White Mountain area. Just outside of it, I know where there's some boondocking, which we will be hitting in the next few days, and maybe I'll show you where they are, maybe I won't, we'll see. But there is some, but you're not right in where we are now, not right in the heart of the White Mountains. Like I just said, they closed. They're pretty tight. They closed a lot of it off. So people are abusing it, and unfortunately, that's what happens. That's what's happening out west. People are not taking care of these spots, and the government is just saying, "Hey, that's it." We got to watch out for moose. We are now in moose territory, and they're like deer. They'll just run right across the road here, so you got to be careful. Not so much midday, but early in the morning and in the evenings, you got to really be careful. All right, we will get back to you in a little bit. All right, I think we found a spot. I'm trying to find a spot where we can have the solar panels working. I don't know if we're going to have Starlink. I don't know if we're going to get that working. Okay, I think we are at our spot. Let's get out and take a look.
We got a dog next to us.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, this will be good. We got the sun right up here. It's midday right now, so that means our solar panels will be doing good. There's at least a dozen and a half open spots, so we have our choice. We got a spot over here up against but it's on an angle, so I don't want that one. And we got another spot over here, but it's not facing south. I want to face south because of the angles of my solar panels. If we go over here, we'll be facing north, and won't be getting a good angle to be charged. But I hear the river right in the back. That's what he's dying to be camping near the river. No, I know you like this. I can hear the river too, but it's on an angle. I think we're going to stay where we are. We'll just walk over here.
It's not that angle right here.
Yeah, it is. The whole campsite's on a 6-inch slope. Yeah. So I think we're going to stay here. And these are first come, first serve. So that's something you can do when you get up here. As the season goes on, people come up here because you can camp here for 14 days, and they'll come up here and they'll just put a little tent here, and they'll lock up these sites. It's really hard to get in here. But so yeah, I think this will work out good. We got our sliding door right here. We got our fire pit there, table. We can have the awning come out, and the unit is in the sun. The only thing is, Jay Wyatt, is a Starlink. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get satellite. Yeah, we'll have to. We might, if we move this. I have a 150-foot cable, so we can put the Starlink maybe out here, and hopefully get a little bit of. See, I don't know how this is going to work. Jay Wyatt, can you climb a tree and we'll tie the Starlink to the top of the tree? Yeah, I knew he'd go for that. Yeah. All right, folks, we're gonna secure this spot, and then I bought a $20 tent from Walmart, a little cheapy tent, and I have a sign from a Tupperware container, and it's white, and I wrote on it, paid campsite reserved, and so we're going to lock this site in, and now we can leave, we can go into town, we can do what we want, and we'll have our site reserved. That's how you reserve your sites in here. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Oh, let me show you the rig, how we I don't know if I showed you all this. Yeah, we got the bikes, we brought our e-bikes so we can ride our bikes into town, and we got our water. I got empty water jugs up there on the roof. They're 3-gallon jugs. I have 2 of them. That's the other thing, Jay White. We got to find a water spigot. There should be a water spigot somewhere in here. Oh yeah, right there. Look it. There's the water right across from us. See it right there, Jay Wyatt? So we'll just have to walk our buckets over here, and then I'll show you. We can use our water pump to pump the water into our water tank through the filtering system. So we're in good shape. And there's the panels. See, the panels are facing the sun.
I got a camp rock.
You got a camp rock? Oh, I got to tell you guys, we have a little wager going. Jay Wyatt made a bet with me that he could go in the river. We're going to show you the river in a minute. He can sit in the river for 1 full minute. Now this is I forgot the actual name of the river, but it's coming right out of the mountains. It's all melted snow. And if he can stay in the river for 1 minute, he gets $10. I'm guessing he can stay in the river for 2 seconds.
Nope. No.
So that we have that challenge. When are we doing the challenge?
I'll do it now.
We want to do it this afternoon?
Yeah. Let's go get changed.
All right. We got to go pay for this site and reserve it. So why don't we do that first? Let Henna out,
Okay.
and this wage, this contest, not a contest, but this little wage will take place in a little while. I'm sure I'll bring you along to watch the results. All right, guys. Talk to you later. What?
Actually.
Oh, okay. All right. Slight change of plans. We moved. Jay Wyatt took a walk down a little further here. We're now at site 51. And I think it's 51. Let me just check, make sure I put the right number on our permit. Yes, okay. We're at 51. This is a much better site. We'll have the sun most of the day on the van, and the river is right behind us, and we have our own walking path to a swimming hole. So we got a better spot. I just have to kind of put some blocks underneath the rear a little bit to raise it about 2 inches, which we can do that later. And then I got 2 bundles of firewood. So we're going to check out the swimming hole, and we're going to listen to the river in the background at night. The river will help put us to sleep at night, and hopefully drown out the motorcycles on the cank. So she took her own trail. Yeah, we're in the back of our campsite now. Check out they didn't get a lot of snow in New England this year, so the water is kind of low already. Oh, look at this. Somebody had a dog and they didn't clean up the mess. Freaking people. If you have a dog, pick it up. So anyway, here we are. Ooh, look at this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I don't see the swimming hole. You told me there was a swimming hole here. There is a swimming hole. The camp host told us between site 45 and 47 is a trail that brings us down to the swimming hole. They have a designated swimming hole. Oop. So here we are. Oh, there it is. There's our swimming hole. So yeah, this will work out. So Jay Wyatt, how's the water?
Good.
What do you mean good?
Bird.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Hey, hold it up.
All right, I got Henna. Where are you going?
I'm going in.
No, you're going in down by the swimming hole. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Kids, we got a kid on the wild here. He's going crazy. A Florida kid going to jump in the New England River. This should be fun. Uh-oh. I almost fell in. All right, I gotta put the phone down until I get to that water hole. I can't believe it. He's in the water. He made his 10 bucks. Look at kids. Oh God, I'll never hear I won't be able to keep him out of the water the rest of well, at least while we're at this campsite. Oh dear. Oh, here comes another camper. Yep, she's got her dog too. All the dogs love the water. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. But we made it. We are camping in New Hampshire on the Kank in the whites. 93 degrees on January 1st. Unbelievable. Oh man. How nice is it to be 12 years old? Look at how. Oh man. I was just out there in the water. It's not too bad. Uh-oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Right down the river. Jay Wyatt, you look like a little otter in the water. Uh-oh, he's going further down the river. Oh, dear. And here's the other one over here. Going after rocks. Oh my word. Alright folks. Today was a success, I guess. In fact, I know it was. Alright, later. Are you happy? Huh? Are you a happy puppy? Where is he? He's behind me somewhere. Yeah, we're still in New Hampshire. We're stuck here. Our campsite's too nice to leave. This is day 3 in New Hampshire. Oh, I hear him. Here we go. Yeah, I was out there yesterday. I was out there this morning. I've had it. I'm good for about an hour, and then that's it. This kid is good for about 4 or 5 hours. It's a lot of fun, I'll tell you. I'm glad I packed these tubes. Here he comes, right through the little rapids. It is a lot of fun. The water's it's shocking when you initially get in, but then you just get numb to it and you're fine. Yeah. I won't let them go beyond here though, because down there it looks, I don't know, it's shallow. You're not going to drown here, but I just don't want them out of my sight. So this is a nice little swimming hole. These little rapids here dump into this hole, so it works out pretty well. Oh geez, and this one over here is yelling at me. Throw the stick. Look at it, look at it. Alright. Alright guys, we'll give you a tour of our final camp out here. We put the awning up. I've had some requests on how I do this with the pole, but I just got these fiberglass poles from What are you doing over there? Cutting
Sitting
in
down.
my video. We put these poles up here. They're 8'6" tall. And then I ran a line down to a stake, but in this case we wrapped it to the leg of the table. I used a trucker's hitch to put tension on it. And so this is how if it's breezy, this is how you set up these automatic awnings, because they'll retract once the top starts to flutter. It will retract. So if you can keep the sensors in here, if you can keep that from fluttering, you can withstand some pretty good breezes in this thing. So this is how I set it up, and it works out pretty well, you know. This particular site is sloping down a little bit, so I had to, we have two 2x4s. These are my leveling blocks. I used to use those plastic things, but they ended up cracking. They fill with dirt underneath because they have all these dimples and holes underneath the traction, but they just end up holding the mud and everything. So I got rid of them, and I'm using I have pressure treated 2x4s. They're 16 inches long. I have 8 of them, and then I have 8 that are 12 inches long, and all that fits right in my owl box right here. This is where I keep my 2x4s for leveling, right in there. And then because I had to jack this up a little bit, these poles weren't quite as long, so I just put one of my little shorties underneath each pole, and that gave me enough length to tie that down. And basically I just use a loop. I just loop the end of the frame there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more for you. Yeah, there it goes. See? You just run where's my finger? You just run a loop around the edge of this thing right here, and then you just crank it down, and that holds it in place. Yep. And then we're getting a 0 to a half a bar. But if you go on the other side of the campground, maybe 100 yards, you get enough to make a phone call. So we just got back from Home Depot a little while ago, and I picked up some more PVC pipe. It's 1.5 PVC pipe. I bought 2 sections. They're 24 inches long. So I extended my cell booster. Now we're getting enough to make a phone call, so that's good. That worked out good. And down the road, if ever I want to go up even higher, I can get those little 2 24-inch sections at any Lowe's or Home Depot, and then you just use, let me go up the ladder, I'll show you a little better. See the little connection right there? And I didn't glue them in, I just pressure fitted them in there. I have one there, and then I have one up there. So I can add, up there I can add another 24-incher. And then my cell booster itself just fits right into that little connector. So it works out pretty well. So I can go up in almost infinity when you get into these trees here. So that's what I'll do in the forest. And I was going to do the Starlink, but as you can see, I don't have much blue sky. The Starlink is going to get blocked by all these trees. So I had to come up with this idea here with my, where is it? There it is, with my cell booster. So yeah, and then this is our trash bag like I showed you the other day. I installed that. That works out really, really good. I like that. I went to Walmart and I got a small plastic trash bin, and I line the inside with the trash bin, so that gives me rigidity. So it's solid, and I can put firewood in there. I can put what I want in there, and it's not just all resting on this fabric. Like I said, there's a trash barrel in there without the lid, one of the small ones. I think it's 8-gallon or 10-gallon, something like that, and it fits in there perfectly. So, and then Jay Wyatt getting creative this morning. We got to show you Jay Wyatt's little setup. So they call him for rain. So he likes sleeping outside. So he rigged up this himself. I thought that was pretty ingenious of him. Yeah, huh? So if it gets really bad, he can just come right over here where he normally sleeps. But here he wanted the outdoor experience. This is the $20 tent that I bought at Walmart just to secure our tent sites going across the country. If we find a nice spot like this, you set up your tent and you leave it. I have a little sign. Show them the sign, Jay White, that we made.
I'll put it in place.
Oh, okay. So we made this little sign, and he puts it between the screen and the rain, the the blackout shade, I guess you would call it. And yeah, there we go. Paid for and reserved. We'll be back. So we take our valuables with us. Oops. Yeah, oh, you want me to unlock that? Wait a minute. All right, there you go. All right. So anyway, we take our valuables with us, but we leave the tent here, because these sites are first come, first serve, and if there's nothing here, somebody's going to roll in and take it on us, and then we end up arguing with them. No, we were here, and I don't want to deal with all that bullshit. So you just put up something cheap, leave some chairs, whatever. But a $20 Walmart tent works great, and in this case, he's using it because he wants to sleep outside. So it's working out. It worked out pretty well in our favor. And then my grill died. I had a real old, like 15-year Coleman, all-in-one they call it, a little tiny grill. It finally died. I can't get parts for it, so we went into town here, and this is what I ended up. Whoops! Wait, how come this isn't working? I can't get you to show. Okay, so we ended up getting this morning. This is going to be our new grill. It was actually not a bad price either. I couldn't believe it. Half the money that Lowe's and Walmart's were getting for their grills, and I really like this one. This is all this is well made, and there's no tax in New Hampshire. I didn't know if some of you people might not know that New Hampshire is tax free. So why should I wait to go back to Florida and pay 7% sales tax? And I might as well just get it up here. So we did, and yeah, this is pretty nice. Double burner. So you can, you can do fries or veggies here. You can do your meat or eggs over here. It's got a little, all the grease flows down to here, and then you get a little grease cup to get rid of all your stuff. It operates with a green can, or you get a little adapter, and you can run it off a 20 pounder, but in the van I don't have room to carry a 20 pounder, so we're going to go with the little green cans. So this is our main griller, and then I have my little backup that we had to use last night because my regular grill, like I said, died. And I've been on the phone, we've been around town here, 2 towns trying to find the part for it, and we can't, so I said, out of hell with it. So we're upgrading. Yeah, so this is our little dig. These are our digs here. We're here for another 2 more days.
Hey, do they need a tour?
What?
You want to give them a tour?
What tour?
In here?
No, we don't need to see inside your tent. No.
Hey, it's all nice and neat.
So from here we're going to go over to Maine. We're only about an hour from the Maine, and we're going to spend a night over there so that we get credit for camping in Maine. And then we're going to shoot over to Vermont on Tuesday. So, all right. Talk to you guys in a little while, because this is all part of like a 5-day or 7-day stretch on this video. Oh, I'll probably show you him going down the river in the tubes, or maybe I'll throw it in before this. I haven't decided, but yeah, he got me in a river too on my tube. We have two tubes, river tubes. They're right over there. Yeah, pretty fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, you'll see them, or you have already. I had fun. He did too. All right, later. Here, marshmallow mine. I'm gonna take a picture of you marshmallowing with the van in the background.
I don't know how to marshmallow yours. I don't know how you want it.
Huh?
I don't know how you want it.
I want it medium tan, not black.
Well, there's your tan. Good morning, folks. This is day 10 of our cross-country trip. We are making breakfast.
Grandpa's making breakfast for the little queen over here.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna have. Did you turn the screen around so they can see me?
Well, now we gotta delete that part.
Yeah. All right. Flip the switch around.
It's already flipped around.
Oh, it is. Okay.
How do you think I pointed at you?
All right. So yeah, we're gonna have sweet potatoes. I already did the onions. We got a bunch of onions here. We're doing the sweet potatoes. Probably have to do another one because Jay Wyatt said he can eat a whole potato. So we're gonna have to do another one here.
Yep.
And so this is my prepping area. Well, obviously this is everybody's prepping area. I just put my little extension table on here. And I just work away here. This works out pretty good. It's really cold though. What's the temperature outside? Show them the temperature. It's 51 degrees outside. Us Floridians are not used to this. And it's what time is it? It's probably 9 o'clock now in the morning. And it's still...
No, it's 8:30.
It's 8:30 and it's still 51 degrees. They're saying showers all day and the temperatures are not going to get much above 55. So Jay Wyatt will probably not hit the river today.
Yes, I will.
You will?
Yes.
Oh, you're a brave soul. How many hours were you in the river yesterday?
I don't know. 4?
Quite a bit. I thought he was going to come out looking like a prune. All shriveled up like a prune.
That's a big potato. Can you eat that?
Well, we'll have to have it. We'll have to have some leftovers for tonight. I can't. I don't have anything smaller, Jay Wyatt. This is the only other one I have, which is even bigger. Look at. I'll just cut up this one.
Okay.
And then we'll have something for a steak. We're having steak tonight. Steak tonight on the river. Oh, these things are hard to cut. Well, you know what we can do? We can just cut up one and just put one in the refrigerator. We don't have to cut it up, right?
Yeah, you can have a half of one while I have a whole one.
Whatever. Okay. All right. So what else do we need to tell these folks? Today, you told them today was day 10 of our trip, right?
Yep.
And we're still in New Hampshire, right? In the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
Yep.
And we're going to be here for one more day, Sunday, because we're leaving
Monday.
Monday morning. We're leaving for where are we going next?
Maine.
We're going to Maine. Okay. Excuse me.
That's gonna be a long drive.
No, Maine is only like an hour from here.
Still.
Maine is right over there on the other side of Mount Washington. Yeah, nah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go up Mount Washington because it's all fogged in.
Darn it.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that for another trip. Another reason to come back to New Hampshire, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're not going to go all the way up there in the fog. That's just not, it's not fun. So we're going to go to Maine. I know where there's some boondocking on another river in Maine.
Yay.
And, which is not far. We're going to go to North Conway, New Hampshire. We're going to do our sightseeing thing there. That's like a big tourist area, tourist town. And then maybe 30 minutes from there over into Maine along Route 2 is a wilderness area where there's tons of boondocking. So we're going to go there.
You sure we can
Monday
eat
night? For Monday night.
Are you sure we can eat all that food?
No, we're going to have leftovers. All right, folks, so we're going to sign off, and we're going to move this operation outside to our new grill. We get to try out our new grill. Catch you in a little while. Guys, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do a review on this grill here because I am really, really impressed with this thing. We had prior to this one on this trip, before it died, we had a Coleman all-in-one camper grill, portable camper grill, which was set up basically like this, but probably half the size. And so when we got to New Hampshire, I was like, oh, now what do we do? So I shopped around. We went to Walmart. We went to Lowe's. I went to a couple of Home Depot or Lowe's. And they really didn't have what we were looking. They had those big Coleman fancy, I forgot the names of them, but they look like half of an egg. They're like, they're rounded. I mean, those are nice if you have room, but I mean, we're in this like little van. We don't have a lot of room, so I didn't want to grab those. And they were like $200 and a quarter, $235, something like that. They're really expensive. So just for the heck of it, we went into Lincoln, New Hampshire, which is right down the road about, I don't know, 4 miles yesterday, to find another part to fix the old grill. And the old grill is so old they don't make parts for them anymore, so they suggested that, you know, maybe we go to this town, which was 20 miles away, to Home Depot and Walmart to see if they had a part. But anyway, while we were there, it was Abishon Hardware, right? That was the name of the place in Lincoln, Rhode Island. Not Lincoln, Rhode Island, Lincoln, New Hampshire, rather. Up here by Loon Mountain, right in the White Mountains. Nice hardware store, very well stocked. They had a big Abishon. Well, they had a whole section of grills, and they had this one there with a bunch of others. So I was looking at it, and I'm going, you know, this thing is built like a tank. And it is. It's steel. It's not cheap, thin aluminum stamp. This is steel. There is no plastic on here. Even the knobs are stainless knobs. Even this little grease container right here that's collecting the grease is all metal. That's not plastic. And it has little leveling feet at the bottom where you can level the grill so you can tilt it just right so the grease, see how the grease is dripping? Like I said, I'm very impressed in this thing. It's called a Pit Boss, and it runs on a little green. And if you get the adapter, you can run it off a 20-pound, no problem. I have the adapter back home, but we don't carry the 20-pound bottle in here, so I have to go with like 4 of these. We carry like 4 of these green ones, which are fine. And I'll tell you, I paid $1.25, $125 for this whole setup. This thing is built way better than all the others we looked at that were $230, $240. Cheap, thin metal that they were made of. This is heavy gauge. So I'm just going to put it out there. And if you come to New Hampshire, which I forgot, New Hampshire is tax-free. There's no sales tax in New Hampshire. So Florida, we have a 7% sales tax, and every county has another, like a 0.5 to 1% county tax on things that you buy in Florida. So this ended up being a pretty good deal at $125. So I just thought I would put that out there for you. You know, I'm really happy with it. It comes with a nice heavy-duty cover, so when we travel, you know, I'm going to wipe it down, but I'm not going to really wash it. You want the oils and things to stay on that cast iron or that metal grill that you have on the top. I'm just going to mount that in the back on an edge, stand it up because I have a cooler in the back. for my ice and all our drinks. And I'm just gonna carry it in the back of the van. So it's gonna be easy transport. But anyway, I'm rambling on now, so I just thought I'd show you this thing. And you know, if you're interested, look at it. You know where we got it, Aubuchon Hardware. I don't know if they all carry this, but if this one up here does, I'm sure that they can get it for you. Okay. It's on video. How is it? Tell me.
It's good, but hot.
It's hot? How are the spices?
Good.
Alright. Here we go. Okay. Alright guys, we're all picked up. We're leaving New Hampshire early because it's raining again, so we're going to go over to Maine on our way by Mount Washington to see if it snowed last night. But this is our tradition. What's our tradition, Jay Wyatt?
To put a sticker on the box every time we enter a new state.
No, every time we leave a new state. We'll put a sticker, and this sticker says, this is our motto, live free or die, right?
Uh-huh.
That's our motto? Oh, yeah, look at, tell me that he's not into it. Live free or die, this Floridian, huh? And he's got the hat to match it. Oh, my word. Okay, so Jay Wyatt, let's put that sticker like right about underneath the camper van life.
Here you go.
All right, you hold the sticker, I'll line it up. Okay. We gotta hurry up because it's starting to rain. Hopefully the stickers will stick. What's going on here? Right, these are bad stickers.
What happened?
Oh, here we go. We got them. I got the wrong
okay.
thing. Okay. All right, you ready? How does this look like right about here?
Good.
Well, you know, this isn't working out right. I don't know if this here goes on here or if we take it off. Do we take that off? No, I guess it goes right on here. All right. Live free or die goes right here.
I guess that plastic stays on too.
Yeah, I guess it does. Okay.
We're learning something new.
Yep. All right, how does that look? Camper van life, live free or die.
Yep.
Right?
Now we gotta do one more.
We have another one? Oh, yeah, we do. For the other side. If I can get the package open. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go. Blocking out your license plate.
Okay, so.
Hear me? Okay, I blocked out your license plate.
Okay, oh good. Okay, so up here, we're going to put this one underneath here. Like right about there.
Yeah. There's our motto.
How does that look?
There's a motto.
Okay. All right, buddy. Let's head over to Maine. We'll see you guys in Maine. You got to go like this. You got to go like this, Jay Wyatt. Jay, hey. There you go. You got it. All right. We're still in the White Mountains here. We're just exploring. Options for dispersed camping are virtually extremely low to nothing. There's just nothing. They closed them all. A lot of the places that I knew of years ago are all blocked off. They either put gates or boulders or big signs with an X across a tent. No camping any longer. No stealth camping. Well, stealth camping is if you're sneaky about it, but no boondocking. In New Hampshire, they're just closing it off to wherever we go. we did run into some rangers, fire rangers, that were kind of hiding out on a dirt road. We stuck up on them anyway, and I pulled over. We talked to them a little bit, and they told us about this road here. It's in North Conway, New Hampshire. It's called Town Hall Road. You just punch it into the GPS, and you'll see it. And there is some stealth camping, not stealth, boondocking spots here. But there's really only maybe 3 or 4 that are good for like a van. And there are maybe another 3 or 4 where it's only good for a real small car, like a foreign little sedan or something. I mean, it really isn't large. There are no large areas. Now we're checking out this spot right here along this bog. We got a little bog right here, so we might stay here, and we can set up the Starlink.
Get ready to say hi to the camera.
And but I don't see a fire ring, so the fire ring would say, there used to be a fire ring right here. See that black spot? But they dismantled it. So that tells me that they don't want you, there's no camping here. They don't want you to camp here. So we're gonna continue over to Maine. We're only an hour from Maine. So we're gonna go to Maine and check out that area. We did find one spot up here about a quarter of a mile that was open, but we're covered in trees. We can't use the Starlink, and we only have one bar, and one bar isn't enough to get our videos and do our work or whatever, his gaming and stuff. And it's raining, so we definitely want internet, because we're going to be stuck in the van for overnight here due to the weather. So, I mean, I'm just letting you know, North Conway, there is legal boondocking, but it's on Town Hall Road, but it's very limited, extremely limited. So we're going over the border, and I just thought I'd give you a heads up here on this if you're in this area. All right, we'll talk to you when we get to Maine. Good morning. This is, what is today, Monday?
Yeah.
This is Monday.
It's Monday or Tuesday, I don't know.
No, it's Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Monday. And so we've been on the road now 10 days?
No, more than 10.
11? Then this must be 11. We left last Thursday. Friday, so yeah, it's about 11, day 11, I guess. And we're in Maine, but we're not where we wanted to be in Maine. Why, Jay Wyatt? Because they closed all of dispersed camping areas.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm not really happy with New England. I mean, plus it's been raining. This is day 3 of rain, so we're not having a good time here.
No.
So we were gonna go up to Mount Washington today, but today does not look like a good day either. So we're gonna have to skip. We're gonna have to make that another trip. I think we're gonna head over to Vermont. We're gonna start heading west. We got to get out of New England. I just don't like this weather. That's why I moved out of here. One of the reasons why I moved out of here in the first place. So we're gonna hit Vermont. We got about a 4.5-hour ride to where we're going. So we'll get in there a little early, be able to relax. Hopefully the weather's a little better. We'll see the further west we go. And so far, if you're from out of state or out of this area, New England area, I mean, I would say come to New England. It's beautiful. I mean, the White Mountains, this area, Maine. We're in We're just over the border in the Maine on Route 2, east of Gorham, New Hampshire, which is the White Mountains and Mount Washington and everything. We're only 30 minutes from Mount Washington. What are you doing?
Ow, it's hit my head.
He's being silly this morning.
Yes.
But be prepared. If you have the National Pass, the Golden Pass there, National Park Pass, New Hampshire is pretty good and Maine's pretty good. They give you 50% off. So your nightly stays will be about $13 because the average price is $27. So half of that's $13.50. So so it's not expensive to stay at the state parks. You know, so just put that in your budget. Just plan that for your budget and come up here. But don't expect to do very much boondocking or dispersed camping. You can try some stealth camping, and actually that's what we're doing right now. We just found a spot near a river. Actually, it's a bus turnaround. It's a huge bus turnaround here on the side of this road, and we pulled in here. It was after dark, I think, wasn't it? Like 8 o'clock last night. We pulled in here because we've been riding around in the mountains looking for a place to hide out. We found this historical building way in the mountains, and I'm thinking, oh, let's just pull in there. It was like 7 o'clock, I guess. It was pretty late, so we pulled in there. And we pulled way in the back and tucked into the woods, thinking, no, we're not going to have any issue. Well, this old guy drives up in a car, starts taking pictures of everything, took a picture of us. So I said, I think we better get out of here. So we left. That little stealth spot didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. So we came out of the mountains, and now we're down here by the river and near Route 2. And we're going to go back we got to go west. So we're going to hop on Route 2. We're going to go west. We're going to go through Gorham. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. So we're going to get it. We're going to treat ourselves to a coffee and a sandwich. And then we're going to take a little bit of 93 and a little bit of 91. Not a lot. And we're going to head over to Route 100 in Vermont. 100 goes from basically from the Canadian border all the way down to Massachusetts. Brattleboro area. No, is it Brattleboro? Yeah. And so we're going to hop on one. We're probably going to do quite a bit of the Route 100 right down the spine of the Green Mountains of Vermont. We're going to Stratton Pond, Stratton area. There used to be tons of dispersed camping out in that area. I don't want to say it's there anymore because New England is closing all these places up. They want you to pay. They want your money. So we'll see what we get when we get there. And all right, we're off another week. Probably this week. By the end of this week, we're going to be out west, I hope, right?
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow, we're going to be going into New York State. We're going to stay one night in the Adirondacks. And then we'll probably be heading down towards Chicago, Illinois, somewhere down there. And then it'll take us 2 days to get to the Dakotas. So I would say by Friday we should be in North Dakota. Yeah, we should be at Mount Rushmore next weekend, right? We're gonna climb Mount Rushmore.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. All right, guys. Later.